everybody! Yahoo! Welcome to another evening of doing whatever we want, basically. um, Today we're gonna be ranking stuff. Um, this was actually Arisa's idea. Thank you so much, Arisa. I love having ideas for what to do. I've been looking for a fun game to play, but recently I've been at war with myself, so I haven't really been researching any fun games. So Arisa recommended us to do this, and this actually looks fun as hell. Basically, it's like the tier list. S, A, B, C, D. We're just gonna be ranking stuff. We're gonna start really, really simple, and then we're gonna go into like more difficult and interesting topics. I don't know what there is. We can just you can just give me ideas. The first one's just gonna be Japanese chain restaurants. That's always fun. I don't know how much you guys know about Japanese chain restaurants. Unfortunately, I know a lot about them because I don't have my favorite one on there, I think. Oh, wait, no, they do. Okay, good, we're good, we're good. And I'll see how much you guys know about these. Yahoo, Alisa, thank you, Alisa, for this recommendation of what we could do tonight. I have a bot running since when? Hi, Darby! Yahoo! Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, it's gonna be a fight. I did this before when I streamed with my friend when we were streaming our VTubers, but we were streaming at like stupid o'clock Japan time, and my VTuber just died, so the stream wasn't very good. So we're gonna do a revenge stream now. This is just like the basic one that they had. So like it's their options. I don't know why McDonald's is in here. I think Moss Burger is Korean. I think. I know Loteria is Korean, but it's supposed to be Japanese chain restaurant. Whoa, yahoo! Thank you, Darby. You're the best. Darby is single-handedly holding together my mental health. Yahoo! Okay, so let's go through them. Let's go through them. We've got Bikkuri Donkey. Bikkuri Donkey, I've only been there once, so I don't even know if I can really comment on this. And it's like a Hamburg place, I think. It's just like Hamburg steak, like hamburger patty with gravy and rice. I just said, I think they just put the ones that you can find here, basically. Yay! So yeah, Bikkuri Donkey is, yeah. I don't know. I went there like one time. It was alright. We'll rank them all at the end. Then we've got Skiya, popular beef bowl gyudon restaurant. I think there's a couple of gyudon restaurants. So yeah, there's this one. Then Subohachi. What is this? I've never seen this one. Does anyone know what this is? It's called Subohachi. I've never seen this one before, so I don't know. Yo, okay, you're gonna learn some stuff about Japanese chain restaurants. Ace, hi, yahoo! The whole crew is here. This is great. Okay, so there's like Kurazushi. Kurazushi is one of the chain kaiten sushi. I don't know how to say it in English. Sushi go round, conveyor belt sushi restaurants. Yeah, so there's like 3 big ones or 4 big ones. This is one of the big ones. This is Kurazushi. Then there's Mr. Donuts. Mr. Donuts is sick. Is Mr. Donuts Japanese? I assumed it was American. But Mr. Donuts is great because, well, we'll get into that later. As Mr. Donuts, there is, Ichiban, ramen. It's a ramen, yeah? Ramen restaurant. I don't know. I don't think I've ever eaten here. I don't really eat that much. Like, I don't eat like chain ramen. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Oh my god, as you know, Mr. Donuts has nomi hodai, or you can drink coffee. If you go in there and you get like one donut and like I don't know, just like a coffee and sit there. I sat there once for 6 hours and they gave me 6 hours of never ending coffee. I was off my tits. I was bouncing off the walls. It was great. Nia, yahoo! Okay, I need to stream earlier because then I can get the real OGs. Okay, so I don't really know that much about this ramen place. Koko Ichibanya. Koko Ichi is one of my favorite restaurants. I think they sprinkle crack. in the curry. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I think there's crack in it. Just a little bit of crack. It's really good. Yao Thai Hi. Nice, nice, nice. Everyone's here. And then, oh my god, I haven't been to Gogo Kare in probably like 13 years. I had Gogo Kare when I was on vacation in Japan before I ever moved here, and it's pretty good. It's just like a very basic brown curry sauce with like chicken katsu or whatever, or pork katsu. It's good. I think Gogo Kare is famous, obviously because it has like a gorilla, but they have like a giant Gogo Kare set, and it has like 2 pork katsu and sausages and curry sauce and rice, and I think an egg. And if you can eat it all, then it's free, and they put your name on the wall. I will do that one day. Watch, I'm gonna do it. I think I can do it. Famous last words. Darby said, I need that amount of coffee to attempt to stay awake. No, for real though, like actually, if I don't have my 1 coffee a day, it's not good. It's hard because like if I don't have 1 coffee, I can't do anything. If I have more than 2 coffees, I can't sleep. If I have more than 3 coffees, then the poop monster is here and I owe him money. Nia said, I got groceries delivered while I was cleaning up my place and I feel rich. Oh my god, I considered ordering food today because it was like really rainy, and I was like, nah, I can't do that to like the delivery guy. It was really rainy. Once again, we're having like torrential rain. I wouldn't be surprised if there's flooding again. There's been a lot of flooding recently. Okay, so this one, I don't know about the chain restaurant so much, but gyukatsu is delicious. It's like steak that's been breadcrumbed and fried. It's like a deep fried steak. It is delicious. However, the first couple bites is really, really good, but it gets incredibly greasy and heavy very quickly. It's hard to eat like a whole one. You're only having a good time for like half of it, and then afterwards you feel like really heavy and sick. So yeah, it's a double-edged sword, I think. Then what's this one? I can't even read this. What is this? Manu. Fuck, the icon's too small and I'm blind. Okay, then we got Tenya. This is tendon, which is like tempura, and it's just like really basic tempura, but this one's awesome. Tendon is usually pretty cheap. You can get, honestly, I'm a fan of any place where you can eat for under 1,000 yen. If you can eat for under 1,000 yen, you're having a good time. So this is good. And I think this is Ippudo. Yeah, Ippudo is also ramen, but like it has like a thick sauce, I think. Then I don't know this one, Karayama. I'm assuming this is gonna be chicken karaage, which is alright. I just said, by the way, you look pretty today. Oh, thank you! I just finished work and I threw on some clothes. Actually, I finished work early, that's why I was room a bit early, and I made this most amazing chili con carne. Is so good. It's delicious. My whole house smells spicy. It's so good. But I had like a breakdown at the supermarket because they didn't have mince, like beef or pork mince. They only had chicken mince. So I made it with chicken mince, and I was in the supermarket like having a proper breakdown, like, why don't they have fucking mince? It's like fucking North Korea. But no, it was fine. It worked out. I got it. Hey, T.I. She is sparkling. You guys are being really nice. It's because you knew I was sad recently, but I'm okay now. Okay, so probably chicken karaage. I don't know. I've never been there. Denny's is. I think you have Denny's in America. Denny's is like a family restaurant. Whenever I go to Denny's, I always get, there's like an omelette rice, and it's covered in beef stew. It's so delicious, but as soon as you eat that, you need to sleep for like 2 hours. There's itamae. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming that it's an izakaya, so I don't know. If you guys know this one, let me know. I don't know this one. Hanamaru is like udon, and it's super cheap. these places is like you might be able to eat for 1,000 yen. Hanamaru, you can eat for like 500 yen. It's great. Nia said, I'm craving omurice so bad right now. Yay! I don't know. I've never really been a super big fan of omurice. It has to be really good for me to like really enjoy it. But the Denny's one, or is it Jonathan's? One of them, the one that's covered in beef stew, like simmered in wine. That shit's delicious. And it's under 1,000 yen, which is all I care about, really. This one is yakiniku. So I'm actually not that big a fan of yakiniku. I don't know why. I think this is an incredibly unpopular opinion of mine. I cook almost every day. So when I go out, I don't want to fucking cook my own food. Like, why am I I hate doing yakiniku. I hate like grilling shit. Usually, luckily, if you're like a woman and you go on a date and you go to yakiniku, the guy tends to do it, but they always set the table on fire. I also don't like fire, so the whole thing is just very, I don't know, it's a very uncomfortable experience for me. Not a fan of yakiniku, actually. I said, there's a Japanese menu, my teacher lied. That is so funny. You got tricked into studying. The only way I will study. JP Denny's used to be amazing when I was a kid. Oh, yeah, I think it's Hayashi omurice, maybe. It's really, really good. And then, what is this? I can't even fucking read. Oreru shio ramen. Oh. I guess it's, yeah, salt ramen, like shio ramen. I've never had this. A few of these, I can't even rank them. I'm just gonna get you guys to, because I don't know. Is this watamen? Ah, yeah, watamen is like an izakaya, and it's great. I actually love watamen. I think this is a good choice. It's like the most basic of the izakaya. It's like not that cheap, not that expensive, this one, but it's really good. Stop, I will willingly study, just not the Denny's menu. That's the only thing I really wanted to learn, was how to order food and the different things on the menu. That's literally all I've ever cared about in any language. I learned how to do it in like French, and then that's the only thing I learned how to do, because I do not respect French. Then what's this one? Nakao. I don't even know what this one is. I don't know what half this shit is, man. This one is the best. This is Matsuya. This is also a beef bowl. So there's Sukiya and Matsuya. They're both beef bowl, like gyudon. And everyone has a favorite one, and it's normally whatever is just near your house. For me, it's Matsuya. I will say, I used to love Sukiya. Sukiya has like a really good cheese don. Cheese, it's like beef and cheese and rice. It's delicious. But recently, Matsuya started to do it as well, so it's great. And Matsuya's like special menu, they update it all the time, and it's always delicious. I've had some really good shit from Matsuya recently. Matsuya's kind of killing it. I'm kind of a really big Matsuya fan. It's kind of mean, but in Japan, if a guy is kind of like chubby and balding, they call him a chigyu, which is short for cheese gyudon. And it just means the kind of man that looks like he eats a lot of cheese gyudon, which is hilarious because I love cheese gyudon, so I am a chigyu for sure. Oh my god. It said, me neither, dude. French tourists at my old hotel almost broke a door. Oh my god. That's insane. I had to study French in high school, and it did not go well. Okay, we got fucking McDonald's in here for some reason. We got Torikizoku, which is, of course, Torikizoku would be on here. So Toriki is chicken yakitori, so like chicken on skewers. It's good, it's good, it's good. It's very basic. Mos Burger is a burger place. I didn't know that this was Japanese. I always thought this was Korean. But it's really basic. I don't really like Mos Burger. They do one burger that's good. The one burger I like is like has loads of spicy sauce and jalapenos. But that's the only fucking way I can eat this shit. Mos Burger is like, it looks like it's plant-based, but they didn't tell you. It's just like so mid. I cannot explain how mediocre this burger place is. And it's not even that cheap. And what is this? Matsuno. What is this? I don't know this one. And then Yoshinoya. Yoshinoya is another beef bowl place. Yoshinoya is famous for one of the workers dying of overwork at the restaurant. So I actually do avoid Yoshinoya. Yoshinoya also, I think the owner has like a lot of bad opinions. It's like the controversial one. My friend, every time they go to Yoshinoya, they also get diarrhea. So, so we don't fuck with Yoshinoya. I just said my mom likes Mossberger, but I hate it. Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's just so mid. It's like the beef part doesn't even feel like beef. Okay, so let's start. We'll start with Bikuri Donki. It's only like a Hamburg chain. I've only been there one time, so I don't really know. I think that we should rate this as C. If you guys agree with me, I think it would be C. It's not quite D because I think it's still cheap, but I don't remember a single thing from the menu, and I've only been there one time, and I just don't. It's not memorable. The name is funny though. It's weird how many like shops in Japan have Donki in the name, like Don Quixote, Bikkuri Donki, and there's also this like used clothing store, and it's called Don Don. No wait, no, it doesn't have Donki. It's Don Don Down on Wednesday. Okay, similar. Nia said, no, I like Yoshinoya. Literally, Matsuya and Skiya are both way better, and they won't give you diarrhea. And they don't overwork their employees to death as much. I had a really good hamburg in Kawasaki. There is this restaurant that's shaped like a castle, and they did like a hamburg, and it was like raw in the middle. It was so fancy. I've always wanted to go back there. I said, I can comment on none of these. I'm only eating at convenience. No, you need to at least get a gyudon. Okay, let's do Skiya. I'm a Skiya A. You definitely need to go to Skiya. There will definitely be Skiyas around where you are. And it's like a machine, and you can use English. So I really recommend Skiya for foreign people. Just because there's a machine, you don't have to talk to anyone. There's English option. You can use card. You just pay and then get the ticket and then pick up your food. I'm gonna put this at A simply because it's a beef bowl, and beef bowl's always good, but it's not as good as one of the other ones. Don't be scared. Honestly, your first restaurants, I would choose these beef bowl places. You don't have to interact with anyone. It's very, very simple, and it's in English. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this is. Subohachi, we're just not gonna fuck with that. Let's do Kurazushi. I never knew this was the logo for Kurazushi. Why does it look like the pondering at Mr. Donuts? I'm sad Sushiro isn't here, so I'm gonna put this also at A. Surprised there's no Gasto in here. No, Darby, you're so right. I don't know why there's no Gasto. There's only one family restaurant. Why is there no Caesarea? That's the real question. Caesarea is king. So Kurazushi is, I don't know, it's like it's one of the better ones, one of the better sushi go around places. However, my favorite one is Sushiro because I heard, don't quote me on this, but I heard that the CEO of Sushiro is insane, and that they were having a problem with some of the shipments of fish being interrupted by Somalian pirates. And so he sent negotiators to the pirates and negotiated with them and paid the pirates to actually start fishing for them instead of targeting their boats. So now he actually hired Somalian pirates to do the fishing for them, and apparently it worked out well. So that guy's kind of based, actually. And this one, is this Ichiran? I haven't read. Okay, it's Lamen. Lamen's always good, so let's put that B. If you guys disagree with me at any point, let me know. Yeah, Saizeri is great, just because it's like, you can eat 5 things off the menu and it's under 2,000 yen. You can have 100 yen wine. Incredible. No notes. As I said, I think that's Saizeriya on the other one, but the ranks were a bit cringe. Yeah, I should check out some of the other ones. Maybe we'll rank like Pokemon or something afterwards. Oh my god, Jolly Pasta! I think like Jolly Pasta, there's not that many of them, but Jolly Pasta is great. Oh my god. Nia said, I'm French and Somalian. I'm never safe. Oh my god, you can work for Sushido and you can fish as a pirate. That would be sick actually, being a Somalian pirate and fishing for Sushido. That would be a sick life. Okay, Mr. Donuts. I actually don't really like donuts that much, but they do like, this is one thing that Japan is lacking, like any kind of like decent pastries, like sausage rolls. However, Mr. Donuts has something like a sausage roll. So I'm gonna put this A just because it's really cheap. And on my last work, where I used to work, there was fuck all there, but there wasn't Mr. Donuts, and I could get like a pastry and a coffee, and it was cheap. So if no one else got me, Mr. Donuts has got me actually. I do really take into consideration price because the economy is messed up. As I said, I love Mr. Donut, but I will accept any ranking. The problem with this is I feel like all of like Mr. Donuts, I could really put it at A or D. Like it's incredibly mid, but this whole thing is like a mid off. Like none of these are incredible. Apart from Coco Ichi. Okay, Coco Ichi. As I mentioned before, I do suspect them of sprinkling a little bit of crack cocaine in there because there's no way it's that good. So I'm gonna put this at S. No notes. Delicious. I normally get the sausage and eggplant curry, but the pari pari chicken one is really good too. Delicious. As I said, they have ramen and other food now. No fucking way. Darwin said, I knew you were going to bring up sausage rolls. This country has a lack of fucking sausage rolls. Thank God Mr. Donut stepped up, and it's not even like a sausage roll. It was just like a meat thing, meat and pastry. It was, oh no, it's like meat and potato in pastry with mayonnaise. It was a little bit Germanic for my liking, but it did the job. And it was cheap too. I think I told this story before, but I was ordering Coco Ichi, like Japanese curry, off of Uber Eats, and I always get the sausage and eggplant one, and I thought I could trick the system and it would be cheaper if I ordered eggplant and then sausage as a topping. And I thought I was so smart. But in my stupidity, what I actually did was order sausage and sausage. And the delivery driver pulled up, gave me my curry that had like 12 sausages in it, and he gave me like the worst dinkai I've ever seen. Okay. Next, okay, we continue with the curry theme. We've got gogo kare. Saizeriya is good, Normie. Ariel, yahoo! You have good opinions about things. I think gogo kare, I'm gonna put it at C, mostly because I haven't had it since I got back to Japan this time. And that's 11 years that I've gone without it, so I guess it's not that important. I think it's very, very bikuri donkey coded, like very mid. I feel like gogo kare is for very masculine salarymen and tourists, because I loved it when I was a tourist. Then we're okay. I don't know a couple of these, so we're gonna go for this one, the Gyukatsu. There is this chain not too far from me actually. I went there once. I had it and I had the worst stomachache. I think my problem is that my body is I come from generational poverty, so it's very hard for me to eat like lots of fancy beef. My peasant body just can't handle it. So we're gonna visit B. Like it's good. Like I recommend everyone to have this at least once. But that's as much as you need it, honestly. Nancy, hi! Yes, you do see Mos Burger. I'm not a fan of Mos Burger, actually. There's Ippudo, which is ramen, I think. So we're just gonna put this with the other ramen on B. Ramen is ramen. I don't know, like, I do really like ramen, but most ramen for me is kind of like the same. I love like a just really normal, typical tonkotsu ramen. I'm a simple person. I'm a simple girl. Isa said, the Saizeri in my town closed. No! Oh my god, why? I don't see a universe in which Saizeri wouldn't make money. Like, who's running that? Ang, hi, thank you for dropping in. Yahoo. Isa said, chain ramen isn't as good as specialty shops. Yeah, there's a specialty one where I live that I like a lot, and it's made with red snapper. It is so fancy. But I don't mind me just like a normal tonkotsu ramen. Nancy said, I don't know why, but I love most burger, although I admit it's mid. I do prefer freshness burger, but that's because they do like a fat avocado burger. But I tend to always go for Burger King if I'm gonna eat a burger place. Wow, adding on to gratis. Can't believe Gogo Curry isn't S tier. No, Gogo Curry sucks. It's just so mid. Like compared to Coco Itchy, which literally has crack cocaine sprinkled in, it's just really mid. Like I don't know what to tell you. It's just real mid. Okay, let's do. I don't know. A lot of these are stupid. 10. I'm gonna put 10. Yeah, at A, because temper is great, and Tenya is the most mid of tempura. Like if you go to like a really fancy ryokan or izakaya or something, you can get like really good tempura. But it's too good for me. So just a normal tendon. This is fine. It's good. It's cheap. Oki said, have you eaten that pea paste? Pea paste. Azuki, like red bean. Red bean? Kogo Ichi is legit S tier. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be kind of strict, and I think that Kogo Ichi definitely S tier. Like everything delicious. Denny's, I will put this as C. This is all the like really fucking mid stuff. This is the tier of stuff I will eat if there's like literally nothing else. These are the restaurants that your boyfriend will take you to. This kind of shit. I had my ex, and he always used to take me to fucking Gasto every time he wanted to go to fucking Gasto. Jesus, we went to Gasto so many times. I'm not above chain restaurants, obviously, but at Gasto every fucking time, like, please. Everything at Gasto has like a flavor as well. Nia said, love talking about ramen. That's so funny. Thigh High says, blessed to have Coco Itchy in the USA. There's Coco Itchy in the US? I didn't see it when I was there, but I was only in the South. Nancy says, what does Denny's sell? Okay, so the Denny's in Japan sells like very basic food, like omurice, sandwiches, curry. It's just like the very basic foods that you would find anywhere, like spaghetti. Yeah. There's definitely like cafe food, and it is just that kind of shit. Okay, said, no, the British green thing. Green thing. Oh, mushy peas. Oh, there's no mushy peas, and I've never seen any in Japan. I think there's like a couple of fish and chip stores that will do it, but I don't usually see them. There's Coco Ichi in London. Oh my god, when I lived in London 11 years ago, we didn't have shit. Now you guys have ramen. You guys have everything. When I was there, we didn't have fuck all. We had, what was it? Yo Sushi? Okay, next. Hanamaru Udon is really mid, but I'm gonna put this at B just because it's really cheap. Like, if you are dirt poor, you can get udon, I think it's like kitsune udon for 480 yen. And it's not bad, it's good. It's like, I think they also do tempura here as well. So, yeah. This is also the kind of place you go with your boyfriend, but it's like at that stage when you're not really like friendly anymore. And you guys just like gave up with your relationship. That's when they start taking you to Denny's and Hanamaru. Okay, yakiniku, I'm gonna put B. I don't know this one. I don't know this one, so we just put this here. For me, yakiniku is all about the same. I've been to some really good yakiniku. I did have or you can eat Wagyu once in Ginza. I mean, that doesn't really count as yakiniku, but I mean, it kind of does. That was delicious. Holy fuck. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Yo Sushi reference in 2025, legendary. Is Yo Sushi still around? Because I remember back in the day, because when I went, this has got to be like 15, 16 years ago. I used to go with my dad, and we would drop bands on fucking Yo Sushi. Like, it was so expensive. Like, when you come here and you have like two nigiri for 100 yen, thinking about how much money we spent on fucking Yo Sushi makes me feel sick. Alisa said breakup food. Oh my god, there are definitely like breakup restaurants. Like when your boyfriend starts taking you to fucking Bikuri Donki, you know you need to start looking for the next boyfriend. Oh my god. Kiruho said, "Hi, I'm actually in Japan for 1 year. Ah, I saw many Coco restaurants near my house. Is it a chain? Coco like Coco Ichi, like this one? The curry place? Yeah, if it's Coco Ichi, then... Oh, wait, there's Coco Ichi, which is the curry place, and then there's Coco's. Coco's is also a family restaurant, similar to Denny's. I don't know which one you have. But yeah, try them all, see which one you like. Chain restaurants, just they deal with foreigners better. Like they generally have like an English option. It's normally use a tablet or like a machine. So if you are a foreigner in Japan, I do recommend chain restaurants just because they got you. Like they know. This place is just Shiro Ramen. I'm gonna just put this here because I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Shiro Ramen. Shiro Ramen is just like salt. I like my tonkotsu. I don't know this one. I don't know like a bunch of these actually. Watamin is izakaya. When I'm on like a nomikai with my work friends and they pick watamin, I'm pretty happy because watamin is like kind of mid, but it has everything. My favorite things to order at izakaya is like those camembert. It's like camembert and potato, and they deep fry it and they cover it in honey and it's delicious. Anyway, watamin is that, so I'm gonna put it at A because it's just yeah. This is basically, as I mentioned before, this is a mid-off, just because like none of these are like incredible. So like keep that in mind. This isn't, we're not being connoisseurs right now. It's like which is cheap and good. A said I'm opening my Eva blind box right now. Oh my god, you got Asuka! Fuck yeah. Let me know if you get Lay though. Coco's has quesadillas. Whoa, I didn't know that Coco's has quesadillas. It didn't when I went there. Where I lived before, there was and I lived in like the middle of nowhere, right? There was a Red Lobster in Japan, like the only one I've ever seen, and it was like in the most inaka countryside place ever. Matsuya, you guys are gonna hate me for this. I'm gonna put this shit at S because if no one else got me, Matsuya got me. Matsuya is cheap. The menu is large. The breakfast is good. If you ever had a Matsuya breakfast, you can get like sausage, egg, and like the little beef that they do. Delicious. And as I mentioned before, like the gente items, like the seasonal stuff is always good. Recently, it's always been good. I had a couple of weeks ago, I had their seasonal, it was like Thai green curry. That was good. A few days ago, I had this like Vietnamese pork chop thing that they were doing. Delicious. Yeah, right? Darby, quesadillas. I don't know that Coco's did quesadillas. Coco's does do like I think it does like a buffet or like a salad bar or something. That was, oh, it was like a breakfast time. It was like all you can eat breakfast. That was pretty sick. I used to ride my bicycle there and get it. Let's all go to Coco's. Oh, Mari's cool. I want to cosplay Mari actually. Okay, next is McDonald's. I went as A just because like when you're a foreigner in Japan, sometimes you just need chicken nuggets. I'm gonna be real here. Like, at one point, it doesn't matter how good sushi is and gyudon and tempura. At some point, you're gonna need a double cheeseburger. You're gonna need that shit in your soul. Someone is singing outside my hallway. That's terrifying. Ale said, quesadillas are on the starter menu. You can order 2 or 4. Obviously 4. I demanded 6, but the robot refused to deliver. That's a good point as well. Like the chain restaurants now, they all have the cute little cat robots. That's also fun. Most burger, I'm a pit. D. I'm sorry, but most burger sucks. I don't even consider that shit to be a burger. They do have like a hot dog, which isn't that bad, but in general, I consider it to be almost inedible. Then we got Torikuzoku, which I will put at A. No, wait, S. I'll tell you why. We have given up. Torikizoku is the place that you go when literally you've given up. There is like, you went to every izakaya, they're all full. You go to Torikizoku, they always have a seat for you. And it's so cheap. It's so cheap. And the food isn't bad. Oh my god, I have a story about Torikizoku. So we did have like, we had a meet for our Discord. And I think we went to Torikizoku. And one of the Discord members, who is not with us anymore, for some reason, thought that they would be a gentleman and order for the women. And they ordered like 20 plates of unseasoned white chicken with salt on it, with no sauces, no vegetables, no nothing, and we were all very shocked. And that is my last memory of Torikizoku. So maybe I should go back and get like a new memory, I think. Isa said, yeah, we did. That was an interesting evening. Lessons were learned. Women can order for themselves. In general, I would just recommend asking people what they want to get, because a lot of people just don't want to eat unseasoned chicken. I said, oh, that's awful, glad they're gone. Eo said, Torikizoku owner is the father of Kanjani 8 drummer. No way! My girl's in love with him, so I refuse to eat there. That's so funny! Yeah, don't eat there. Your girl should be in love with you, and that's it. Isa said we should go again. Yeah, let's do like a retry. Yeah, it was bad. It was like, I cannot tell you how many plates kept coming of uncooked chicken. Just like plates and plates of like white chicken. We were all very, very confused. And there was 2 tables. So it was me and Alisa and a couple other people one table. And the other table, they had their own tablet to order. So their table was covered in like delicious sauce covered foods. And then our table was all just like white chicken. It was so funny. Amigo, do you remember? Nico said, I do remember getting to eat the good chicken by sitting at the non-Japanese speaking table. Oh my god, I was so mad. Yeah, you guys were eating good over there. Literally, me and Alisa had to eat so much just salty white chicken. It was so funny. I've had so many instances of this. When you get the tablet, people start, you gotta be careful. People get a bit power hungry. I've been to so many places where people just order tons of like chicken karaage or something, and you have like the same order, tons of the same fucking thing coming. This has happened to me so many times. Make sure that you check with everyone what everyone wants before you order it. Like, that's basic izakaya etiquette. Johan said the first person I met in Japan introduced me to Torikizoku's free vinegar seasoned cabbage, and it's actually not bad. I like the seasoned cabbage. At least it was like a vegetable. Just a white chicken, it was like 0 nutrition. Okay, I forget what this is. We'll do Yoshinoya. I will put Yoshinoya at D, and I'll tell you why. I think I mentioned this before, but they did overwork one of their staff until they died of overwork in the restaurant. They're also, I forget, I think that the owner is like racist or something. The owner did something. I forget what it was. I forget if he's like racist or like he didn't believe in corona. It was something like that. I remember I don't like the owner, and Every time my friend goes there, they get diarrhea. So I don't know what to tell you. At this point, I'm giving it a D. Alisa said, next time we vote, we love democracy. No, for real though. For real though. I also don't like it when men are like, and the lady will have, it's like, no, fuck you. I live to eat. Like, food is very important to me. I need to order and I need to eat the things I want to eat. Dai Silk said, liver not good at all. When you cook it, it smells bad. I really like chicken liver when I go to Torigizoka. I actually do really like it. But I do like a lot of stinky food, so I guess it can't be helped. Elle said, how can you be a fellow Brit and think Mr. Donut is a donut? Jam donuts are the only donuts. And to remember the donuts from Pokemon. Ah, yes, the onigiri. I will be real with you, and I don't really like donuts of any kind. I do miss jam donuts in England, but I only fuck with Mr. Donuts because they have like sausage rolls, basically. That's the only reason, and it's cheap. Okay, I think that's it. I don't really know these other ones that much enough to rank them. So this is our ranking. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Let's screenshot. Yay! Nice. Okay, let's rank something else. I'm bored now. What shall we rank next? We could do like Pokemon or let's see what they got. Categories. We have actors, anime, manga, Animal Crossing. That could be fun. Battle Cats. What's that? Brazil. Ranking Brazil. What do you guys think? What should we maybe just like, what was the top? Maybe just we could do anime, I guess. I wouldn't mind ranking Pokemon. I think that could be funny. Finance. Kirby. What is this? Memes. J Fashion. I will make a separate J Fashion one. We're gonna make a J Fashion one that we do that I will make. You can make your own custom ones. Next time I'll make a custom one. British comedies. That could be funny. Final Fantasy. They gotta have Final Fantasy. Let's see if they have it. They have Persona. Wait, we're at P, right? Where's F? F. They got Final Fantasy. Okay, let's do it. Main series. Okay, do you want to do that? Let's do that. We can do this and then we'll do anime. Okay. Oh my god, this is me trying to read fucking Roman numerals. Okay, let's go. I don't know. Like, I've played most of them, but I don't know. Where the fuck is 1? Why doesn't it start from 1? Why have they done this? Oh, here we go. 1. 1 was pretty good. I played this on emulator. I think 1. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it at B. Have you guys played many Final Fantasy? 1 was pretty good. I think at one point, I forget if I had like a Game Boy Advance or something, but I had all of like these ones. I do not remember 2. So if anyone knows where we can rank 2, let me know. I don't remember 3. I really remember 4 because 4 was super sick. Where is 4? 4 is great. I'm gonna put 4 an A because I thought it was really, really good. There was like, it was like really fantasy, like really like knights and shit. Well, I guess all the old ones were in that respect. Isa said, why aren't they in order? No, for real, this is messing me up. Nancy said, I don't think I've completed any of them. No, you have to complete some of them. Okay, we got 1, wait. 7 remake, S tier. Oh my god, Darby, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. You play more of the spin-offs. Okay, so I don't know where to go with 3, so we're gonna leave that. 2 and 3, I don't know. 4, 5 was pretty good. I'm gonna put a B. 6. What was 6? Oh man, I don't remember 6. Or do I? Good job, Ace. FF1 came out on December 18th, 1987. Jesus Christ. Oh my, I can't believe it was that long ago. I thought it was in the 90s. Okay, where are we? 6. C. Okay, obviously 7 obviously is S rank. I feel like everyone from here, everyone's gonna have pretty much the same takes. Oh wait, 6 is Terra. Okay, 6 is gonna, I remember now. Okay, 6 is gonna be A. We might, oh no, Book Off is great, Ace. We might have some arguments about some of the remakes. Also, what the fuck is this? ARR. You guys are going to teach me what some of the shit is. Also, I don't play any of the MMOs. Obviously, 7, incredible. Is the remake on here? What is this? What are these? How do you get through the grind of RPGs for real? I think that like MMOs are grindy, but I don't think RPGs are grindy. Like particularly like for example, Final Fantasy VII. I didn't really feel like there's any grind to it. Here's where we're gonna fight. I really don't like Final Fantasy VII remake at all. I love what they did with the characters and the cutscenes and how they fleshed them out. Incredible. However, the game and the story, I'm really not a fan. I really don't like Tetsuya Nomura. I just really don't like how convoluted his stories are. I wasn't really a big Kingdom Hearts fan, even though I played them all. I think the anime rank 1 would be a Bloodfest. It would. Yeah, I just really don't like that they changed the story of Final Fantasy VII. Like, the whole point of Final Fantasy VII and the reason that it ranks so high, like every gaming list, it's usually number 1 or number 2. Why would you change the story? I feel like the remake is just such a bastardization of the story that I don't even like that they called it a remake. They should have just called it a reimagining. I only played the first one. I still haven't played the second of the remakes. I don't even know how many there are now. I also don't like that they broke it up into like 2 or 3 parts. Okay, Darby, I'm gonna tell you precisely my problem with the remake. It's not just because of the story per se. I'm gonna try and do this without spoilers, but 7, and when you played this when you were a kid, right? When the graphics look incredible, 7 is one of the most horrifying experiences, gaming experiences you can play. The bit where Geneva escapes and there's like blood everywhere. There's that part where you, this is one of my biggest issues with it. There's this part where you break into Shinra building and you're like fighting, blah, blah, blah. You see Geneva, it's like scary. And then you get outside and everyone is fucking dead. And at that point, the game was such a like we're going on an adventure, blah 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 kind of thing. And then when you come out and everyone's dead, there was never have such I felt such a sense of horror and loss as that scene because I played this when I was a kid. It was horrific, like, and it was just like you come out, everyone's dead. That's it. It's so final, because as you know, like the guy, the director, the producer, he made it because his mom died and it's his way of getting over that loss. So in that game, it teaches you so much about loss. But in the fucking remake, you go into the building, there's all this unnecessary stuff that you have to do, and it's long as fuck. And when you get out, there are people that are dead, but also like some of the main characters are like dying on the floor, and like you hold them in your arms and like they're giving this long speech, this long dying speech. It was so hammed up, so unrealistic, and like I don't want to like give any spoilers, but like some of the characters didn't die, like they still stayed alive, and like the whole point is about fucking loss. How can you, once you start bringing characters back from the dead, there's 0 stakes now. As I said, it was so gorgeous though. Points for that. Yeah, no, I loved what they did with the characters. I think they did such a good idea, good job at like bringing the characters back to life. But in general, I don't like where they went with the story. I haven't played the second part yet. I don't know if like Aeris is they're gonna bring her back to life. I honestly just hope they don't, because again, the story is supposed to be about loss. Where were we? 7. Okay, done. 8. Me trying to fucking read. I wasn't that big a fan of 8. I feel like I'm gonna put that B, which is sad because I felt like I would love 8 because like school is really really awesome and like you get a fucking car, which is cool. But for some reason the game, I don't know, something about it. I love the school that they're at. There's so much of the game I love, like a lot of the artistic direction, but for some reason the game just wasn't fun for me. I think if they remake it, I might enjoy that more. I'm not sure why. Something about the battle system. I don't know. Something just wasn't hitting for me. 9. Everyone loves 9. Where is it? Let's put this at A. Yeah. Everyone loves 9. It's a good game. I said people like 8, but I don't get it. Yeah. For me, I was just, I don't know. Something about 8. It's a shame because like, again, I love so many things about the game, but for me, the game just wasn't fun. I don't know why. Something about the battle system. 9. Okay, 10. 10. S tier. People say that the first Final Fantasy game you play will be your favorite. That is what everyone says. 10 was my first one and it's actually my favorite, so it kind of worked for me. Ratus said 8 was my favorite as a kid, but the dialogue is actually pretty terrible replaying it now. Oh my god. I mean, like, I think my problem was I didn't play 8 when I was a kid. Maybe if I played it when I was a kid, it would have been good. By the time I played it, it just wasn't the same. It wasn't like the remake, but they kind of like redone it, like remaster. So like the graphics weren't bad, but yeah. A said, oh my god, I feel so silly. I just spent forever trying to find this hotel light switch. Oh no, like Japanese hotels are like crazy. I never know what light switches are or like where to flush the toilet. Next is the MMO, which I don't know about this. I'm not gonna rank this. You guys can rank this if you want. I've never played them. I just don't play any of the MMOs. 11, 12. Me trying to read. Okay, unpopular opinion. I really didn't like 12. Everyone likes it, but I don't. I'm gonna put it at C. I did complete it, but something about it, I just didn't really like it. I tried. Like, the cutscene was really, really beautiful, the one at the start. It felt like Star Wars, but not as fun. I kind of liked how spacey it felt, but I don't know. Something about it. I also didn't like the battle system. There's that part like when it shoots lasers at the monsters to show proximity. I really didn't like that. I used to say hotels here are like escape rooms. Rata said 12 is S tier. Oh my god. No, I feel like that's the popular opinion. For some reason, I just didn't like it that much. I don't know why. I tried. I like Fran. Fran and is hot and sexy. Fran and that white guy, they're cool, but that was it. I feel like maybe I should replay it. I played this game twice. Like, I complete it once, and when I was a kid, I got like halfway through, but I just, yeah. Okay, next. Oh, we're gonna get controversial. 13. I thought was, okay, I'm gonna hit B. I have some very controversial opinions about this. I didn't really like 13 that much because something about fighting the monsters, like, it took fucking ages. I don't know if you guys had this as well, and maybe it's just a skill issue, but every monster, it took such a long time to kill it. I just got really bored. And the game itself was very linear. Which I don't know, like, I don't mind it being linear so much. Oh, that was it. Okay, my biggest problem with 13 is I just didn't like lightning that much. Isa said, ice buckets are normal everywhere, not just here. Oh. A said, I've never seen them anywhere, like any hotel in Japan, either than this one. I guess I've not seen a whole bunch of Ice Buckets myself either. Isa said, is 13 the one with lightning? It is. Again, I'm gonna be really unpopular with this. I didn't really like the game. I liked a lot about the game, like turning into a crystal. I forget something Catholic Church. I remember at the end, like every fucking Final Fantasy game, you fight the Pope. That was pretty sick. I just didn't really like many of the characters, and I don't like Lightning that much as a character. I think it's because Lightning is just like, she's just like female Cloud, and there's a bit that I really didn't like at the start is it's Lightning and she teams up with this kid called Hope, and he's like a little Twinkie boy, right? And at some point he can't climb over this wall, and the military are coming to like come a rescue, and Lightning could help him, but she doesn't, and she just leaves, and he's trapped, and the military has just been killing people. So basically the hero of the game just left this kid to die, and I just thought that wasn't very cool. And the whole time it's just her being like, I don't care about anything, blah blah blah. I don't know, I've seen that shit before. I'm not a fan. I don't really like the characters that are like, I'm so mysterious and cool and blah blah blah, and I don't need anyone, and I'm gonna close off my heart. We've done that. It's been there. It's boring. I love Tidus from 10, who's like, I'm just gonna follow you on this silly adventure, and I'm gonna laugh really silly and cheer you up. Love me a Tidus. Don't really like me a Lightning. Here's my very controversial opinion. Only I have this in the entire world. 13, not a fan. 13-2, S tier. Literally, I'm the only person I've ever met that really likes this game. 13-2 is a fucking phenomenal game. It is nothing like the original 13. You play as Lightning's sister, some random guy, and then the other party option is like a Pokemon, basically. You can like capture monsters in the game and train them and fuse them. So it's basically like Pokemon, but it's Final Fantasy, and you can travel in time. The whole game is about time travel. So you go to like somewhere, and then like you can plant something and then travel 500 years in the future, and it's still there. That game was so ahead of its time. I think the issue is that maybe it was a little bit too ahead of its time, and it shouldn't have been 13-2. They should have made the next Final Fantasy game as that, like 15. They should have made that 15 and just changed the characters. I also like Sarah a lot because Sarah's Lightning's sister, and she's like really upbeat and like Genki and happy kind of personality, and she was also a teacher, so I really liked her a lot. And not many people like Sarah because she's like nice, but yeah, I like her. Actually, the whole story is very good. Okay, then there is also Lightning Returns. Is this here? Fucking, I can't even read, man. What is going on? 13. Wait, I forgot 10 too. Fuck. Okay, my bad. Let's see this one. 10-2, I'm a put. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna put 10-2 at A. The game isn't actually that good. 10, it's like 10-2 is basically just 10 all over again. Like, they don't really add that much new stuff, but the songs and the costumes are great and iconic. So I'm gonna put that shit at A. As I said, people hate to see a happy girl. No, for real though. I hate that, like, for female characters, the ones that are really, like, happy-go-lucky and upbeat, people don't really like as much. And that's sad, honestly. Like, why do they have to be, Lightning was very, like, masculine coded. Like, why can't feminine women also be strong, too? Like, cool, okay, I forgot numbers. Okay, 13, 14. Oh wait, Lightning Returns. I played the hell out of this game, actually. I really enjoyed Lightning Returns. I cannot remember a single thing that happens in it, but I think it was really, really good. I was disappointed because it didn't really, because it goes 13 and then 13-2, but then it didn't really continue the story at all from 13-2. Like, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. There's like no linear story. I don't know. Like, they don't follow. That's what I mean. These are like three completely different fucking games. SAV said intro song though. Yes, exactly. That's why Tender is there. The music, amazing. Like, I watched those MVs so many times. Lightning was just Cloud. That's what I mean. It just wasn't original at all. She didn't really have much depth to her. She's just like, I love my sister, and that's it. So Lightning Returns. The game itself was pretty fun. I forget, it had some gimmick. And I won't spoil the ending, but the ending is almost exactly the same as Evangelion. So we're gonna put this at B, just because, like, it wasn't bad. It was alright. As I said, I think it's harder for people to self-insert into a Genki girl rather than a low-key girl. Oh my god, that's so true. No, you're actually so correct. Yeah. I feel like in media, when girls are quite, like, feminine, people don't like them as much. They always say they're annoying, and that's really disappointing. A says, I love Genki girls. Yes! I also think it's gotten better, especially with Genki gacha waifus. That's also true. Yeah, that's true. We should do an anime waifu ranking after. Okay, 14. Fucking, I'm so tired. I can't even, like, read. No. I never played 14. DT. So we're not gonna rank that one. We're gonna rank 15. Oh, this is so hard. So, for me, 15, I think I completed it 3 times. I love 15 so much. Like, this is such a good game. However, when I played it was before the DLC was released, and 15 was an incomplete game. Like, I remember watching the first trailer for it. I think I was 15 like when I watched the trailer. It took such a long time for the game to come out, and when it did, it was incomplete. So for that reason, I can't put it as S. And they also, like, there's this one part in it where there's this, like, reoccurring character that you're gonna have to fight, and it's so exciting knowing, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat that guy later. And then at one point you arrive and that character is dead and has died off screen, and, like, you killed him but off screen, and it was like something to be released later as DLC. I think I did play the DLC, but it was, like, really stupid. Like, I bought a game, just let me play all the fucking games. So if it was all if they had completed it and just had it all in the game, not as DLC, then I would say S. But they didn't do that, so just A. And that's disappointing because that game's so good. Oh my god, I cried so hard. I love it. Also, I think that, what's her name? Luna Freya? Is it Luna Freya? The female character. She's very, like, Princess Diana coded. I really like it. Yeah, 15's amazing. Oh, we could rank Evangelion characters. 15, sorry, first half, yes. Second half, no. Gameplay, yes. Story, no. That's also true. That's also true. I don't want to spoil anyone too much. I don't really like sad endings, but I did like the ending. The ending really got me. It made me cry a lot, but, like, in a good way. The ending where they're wearing, like, those really gorgeous clothes. It was so nice. But again, they could have done a lot more with it than they did, I think. Lena Freya was cute. I like her a lot. It's a shame that she's not really in the game. It's like you're just writing letters to her. I kind of get it though, but, like, I would have liked to have seen more of her. Where are we? 15. Next is, oh my god, I can't fucking read. What's this? 12R dub? What the fuck is this? There's too many games. Didn't play this one. Where the fuck is 6? Is this 16? Yes. Okay. 16. I will put at. No, this is so difficult. I'm gonna put SC, and I'll tell you why. All EVA characters are S tier, and I'll write essays on why if need be. I want to read your essays about that. Why don't you rank EVA characters and we watch? I think I would like to see that. I like the Luna DLC too. I didn't play the Luna one because I got bored after a while. Like I don't want to playing the same game for like a year, right? Like I just want to play it when it comes out. I don't want to wait for DLC. I have ADHD. I will get bored immediately. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys have played 16, but I was very excited because it was a return to fantasy. It was like very fantasy based, more than like machines and stuff like that. So I was excited to have like a very fantasy Final Fantasy. However, the game itself is just so fucking miserable. Like I can't explain it. The definitely who I don't know who produced this game, but they definitely watch Game of Thrones and they're like, I want to make that but Final Fantasy. So they basically made Game of Thrones as Final Fantasy. I didn't really like the character design. I didn't like, for one, the main character's name's fucking Clive. Clive sounds like he's gonna do my taxes. He does not sound like he's gonna save the kingdom. And he just didn't look very interesting. He looked like Noctis, but just less interesting. So there's that. Actually, one of my favorite of all time Final Fantasy characters is in this game, and his name's Dion, and he's a bisexual or gay fucking icon. I love that guy, and that character was awesome. So for that reason, the game is not D. However, I was so excited to play this game, and I won't get into it too much because I'll be ranting for like fucking hours, but in this game, there is so much talk about like sex trafficking. Like a lot of the characters in the game are sex trafficked, and they don't have any good outcome. Like there's no good outcome of it. There's no like resolution. And like you'd go to like a village and there would be like, you know, like village people like farming. You're like, oh, okay. And then you leave, you come back, and all the characters in the village are like hanging on the wall dead. It was like very dark for a Final Fantasy game. And then that happened multiple times. Like multiple times characters that you met, like whole villages would just get killed. And it's like, I know they want it to be like gritty, but at some point it needs to be like, you know, there needs to be like some sense of hope. And the ending was miserable. I don't know. Oh, Darby, you didn't play 16? I would like to hear your opinion on it. Nancy, thank you so much for coming. Oyasumi. Oyasumi, yes. Yeah, you should go to sleep. You probably have a long day ahead of you. Next time you can rank Evangelion characters. I also said, oh, they're really watching GOT hot. Yeah, I said definitely do not play this game. It is rough. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but like there's this character, and I really liked her because she's like really strong. And the whole point is like she was sex trafficked, but she gets sex trafficked and then she becomes evil, and then you try to save her and it looks like you're gonna save her and she's gonna realize, oh, I want to come back to the good side, except she doesn't, and she goes on like a rampage, and then you end up killing her. Like it, I don't know, like you ever play a game and you're just like, whoever made this does not like women. Like that's how I felt about this game. Oh Yasumi! Night Ace. So yeah, it was just depressing, and the amount of like characters and there's a lot of prostitutes too, because I guess they wanted to make it like, you know, like in Game of Thrones, there's all the brothels and stuff like that. But like a lot of like all those kind of games, there's always like a prostitute that's gone missing and ends up getting murdered, and I just feel like a lot of that shit is just so unnecessary, and it's been done like a million times. So 16 was a fan, just because again, miserable. I didn't play any of the MMOs. I don't know what this is. 4 AF. Didn't play that. Don't remember 3. 12 RW. Don't know what that is. I already know these other ones. So we'll just rank these ones. Yay! Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. I think that ranking is pretty accurate with how I feel. I really, really love Final Fantasy. That's probably why I'm so critical of it. Because 15 is almost a perfect game. And 16 could have been way better, honestly. And that's disappointing. But the other one's not too bad. 1,000 stairs. Oh my god. Being on vacation in Japan is just nothing but walking though. But yeah, good job guys. We ended up ranking a lot of stuff. I think we'll do another ranking live stream in the not foreseeable future. And maybe we can do like anime waifus, Evangelion characters, konbini, stuff like that. Or like whatever you guys want to rank. 15 was good, but again it was like unfinished. And that's like the main town, which looked gorgeous, but it was really big and it had nothing in it because they didn't have any time to like make the assets for it. So the giant town that looked like Venice, you were just kind of just like running around, nothing. Yeah, it's a shame. They could have done way better. Anyways, everyone seems like they're gonna head to bed now, so I guess I'll head to bed too. Thank you guys so much for coming. I had a really, really nice time, and I got to rant a lot about Final Fantasy. I can talk so much about things that I like and dislike about Final Fantasy, so this was very cathartic for me. Konbini will be contentious. I also love talking about konbinis. Darby said, I hated how little there was to do in the towns. No, for reals, because they didn't fucking finish the game. And like, why did they make them all so big? I would rather the town be small and have more stuff to do. And because it kind of takes you a little bit out of it. If you're in a town and you don't see an NPC or a shop for like 10 minutes, it kind of takes you out of the realism of it. Thank you guys so much for coming to my live, and I'll see you in the next one. Yay! Oyasumi! Ayachimi. Good night.